Uh, the aggression of Chin-kuki narco-terrorism will not stop until the government of India change their mind and policy of proxy war against the indigenous population of Manipur. This aggression has been well designed and anticipated by the government of India's suspension of operation policy, which was initiated way back in the year 2005 and 2008. And today, it has now emboldened and it has crossed the limit that it has now completely exposed the intent, the strategy, the proxy policy of the government of India. The recent incident of the terrorist act committed by the suspension of operation armed groups, narco-terrorist groups called KNF President Group, headed by one person called Tiger Kipgen, which occurs on the Ireng Naga-village of Kangpokpi district yesterday. In that incident, it has been reported that the village chief have been threatened on call by the leader of this KNFP leader, Mr. So-called Tiger Kipgen, and he has life threatened to the chief of Ireng village, and they have dismantled or destroyed the waiting shed of the village, and their cadres numbering around 30 terrorists, well-armed personnel has entered the village and terrorized the villagers yesterday itself. That too in front of the central security forces who were present at the moment. And if armed terrorist groups can openly move around and terrorize the villagers holding sophisticated automatic rifles and arms in front of the security forces deployed by the government of India, terrorizing the villagers is completely an act of terrorism which has been complicited, which has been, allowed by the government of India's policy, and the complicit nature of the central forces present at the spot at that time is a living testimony that the government of India's deployment of central forces in the state of Manipur is not to protect the indigenous people and its territory, but rather to support and protect the aggressive act of the narco-terrorist groups whom they have been nurturing and legitimizing with a proxy pact called suspension of operation. Therefore, we appeal to the people of Manipur that in protest against this act of the government of India, against this policy of the government of India, we appeal to the people of Manipur to come out together on the 31st of January and join the mass rally which is to be organized to expose the proxy alliance of the government of India, the central forces and the narco-terrorist group in the state of Manipur, and to demand the government of India to withdraw from this suspension of operation, to control and restore law and order and peace in the state of Manipur, both in each and length and breadth of the state of Manipur. And regarding this, we also appeal to all the local civil society organizations, clubs, Maira Paibis, different groups to wear a black badge in protest against the proxy war of the government of India using the Chin-kuki narco-terrorist groups. To protest against this, we appeal all organizations, institutions, students' bodies, civil societies and Maira Paibis to support and come out together on 31st of January